we found it very needful to combine our energies, combine our efforts, and partner in bringing out what we believe would be a blockbuster. You know, one rich man once said that one of the problems of this country is that we like to claim ownership. We like a media. Everybody wants to have the right to say, a media, it is mine, it is for me, I am the owner, this is mine. But we forget that it is better to have a 1% share in a working business than to have a 100% share in a dead business. And so with this in the back of our minds, about a year ago, we started talking and working on this particular project. And so what we are about to tell you now, the film that you'll be seeing is one that has gone through a year of planning, a year of pre-production. It's gone through a year of assembling ideas, assembling thoughts, assembling concepts, assembling human resources and other resources. I mean, when we started, it was quite difficult because looking at the quantum of cast we want to work with, looking at the type and the nature of the concept, we were also very fortunate to have other people who saw that the good in the initiative and also decided to lend their support.
Of course, there is Ajiti Anand, there is Rosemond Giza, Lydia Forsen, John Dumelo, Priscilla Pokwajima, known as Patrick. There is Kasum Sinari, there is Ejako, there is also Dabo, Yao Dabo, there is Acrobeto, there is Fala Makafui, Omar Akro, Moesha, Abeku Santana, Big and Quiz, of course, over here, Rosemond Bown, and some newbies, which I would like you to highlight.
If you listen to the cast list, it's quite star-studded, and there is a reason that we do that. However, we also have some new talent that we are introducing through this film. There are about 6 main new characters that we are introducing. One is seated here, that's Diva Cleopatra. Please, since you're upcoming, stand so that they'll see you well.
And then there's Solomon. Solomon is on hold.
And Solomon, where is Solomon here? Oh. So we have 2 Solomons. Okay, Solomon Hose and then Solomon O2 also at the back. Introducing. Now the idea behind using all these stars, of course, aside commercial value, is also to let these new faces be able to ride on the successes and on the fame of these stars. I'm sure if we did a film with only new people, we would only be able to bring a few people into the cinema. What good would a film be when it cannot be seen? It will make no sense. And so to make a film, put it in the cinema and have just a handful of people watch it would not make sense, even if it is an entirely fresh cast film. But merging these new talents with the stars, it creates an opportunity for these new talents to also learn from their senior colleagues. It creates an opportunity for them to improve their level of confidence in working with people of this status. Then again, and most importantly, market value. You and I know that this is business. Film is business, it's not just an art. Art makes no sense when it does not bring revenue. And so once it is business, you would agree with us that it is only fair and nice that we put persons of commercial value in the films that we make, which informs our decision to use this quality of cast in our film. Another thing also is that these are talents that some of us watched when we were young. If you look at Makafui, Ejako, when we were young, we used to watch them. The problem in this country is that when people in the arts grow slightly older, then we begin to want to kick them out of the industry. How would they fend for themselves? Are you saying that we should raise talent, raise calibers, now he's at his peak, and then we drop him because we should use a new face? I don't think that it will make sense. Then it will mean that we will stop having old men and old women in our industry, which is currently the case. Because we ourselves will sit here and say, when you make movie, you're using the same old faces, use new faces. So when the new faces also become old, we should kick them out. Some of us will not watch some of these things happen. And so until you stop watching the films that we make with the stars, we will continue making them. And we'll continue supporting our old stars. We'll continue supporting the likes of Mame Dokuno, Grace Note. We'll continue supporting the likes of Mark Jordan Amate, Ejako, all these legends who held the industry in its early stages. And so usually when I hear people say, you are using stars, so how do you give opportunity to people? I laugh, because these new people also become stars. And you would want us to drop them and bring new people. If they were your mother and your father, if they were your family members, will you tell producers to forget them and leave them behind? No. So why do you want to do it to somebody else? How long did we watch films in which Commando was Blowman? Forever. Did he do any film that he was Last Killer? Has Van Damme ever been killed in a movie? Don't we always watch it? So why is that in our country, when you do it, say, Calabos is always doing comedy, Master Richard is always doing this? Typecasting exists everywhere in the world. It is a film practice. It is standard practice. And so I know that when we finish question and answers, you will ask. So I'm giving it to you right now. So please, let us support our people. Let us stop this person is always playing this role. Van Damme, Steven Seagal was always breaking necks. Every film, different producer, but he was always breaking necks. All his films, Steven Seagal will break necks. Every Hollywood film, last show, Blowman will win, no matter how difficult the fight. Sometimes they will beat the person, be soaked in blood, but at the end of the day, they will win. We never get fed up. Every Indian film, they sing and dance, we never get fed up. But in our country, you tell us it's one way. I don't know, in Kumasi we call it Infishenemu, whether it's Infishenemu or, but let us have an identity, even in our films. Let us have, a certain way of association when it comes to filmmaking. Let us support our older cast. Let us support our stars. We need them. And so I will wrap it up. If I continue, I'm sure I'll step on a lot of toes. And so we'll go slightly into what this film or what this story is all about.